Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Today I would like to talk about what makes a profitable trading system, which I think is made up of good stocks, stocks that you know and familiar with, having a simple strategy. In my case, I use the RSI MACD. It's one of the first two that I learned, and I've switched many times and always came back, and having a good risk to reward ratio for each of your trades, including option plays and option spreads. Setting your profit target at 5% and stop loss will ensure you that when you win more than you lose. So a 50-50 trading system, trading strategy will give you and still be profitable. A 40% strategy will still be profitable if you can maintain this. When you win 5% and stop loss 2. In order to prove this, I want to back test, and I want to go back to the year 2019 and select three stocks that were recommended by professionals, test it with my simple strategy, and see what I come up with for the year. And then I'll see if it holds true for the years 2020 and 2021. Picking good stocks that you know, I believe it is essential to having a winning system over the long term. And having stocks that you know, rather than going each morning and trying to find out what's the latest trending stock, having stock that you know, a system that you've back tested, and a good risk reward alleviates a lot of stress in trading and gives you, because you're not looking at the screen all the time, it frees you up with a lot of time. I do not want to spend half my life looking at the screen, watching the price go up and down and make little changes. It's not what I want to do. Kiplinger does a report every year of the best stocks for the year, best value stocks for the year. And I can go back and find these reports and see what they recommended in 2019. Now, I always recommend picking stocks that you know, so we're going to go down through their list of 19 stocks and pick three that we know of. And I like this report because it's really, really easy to read. I don't want to go through the whole report, but there's BABA. I'm going to select BABA. There's Amazon. We're not selecting its similar stock. Brookfield Management, real estate. This I don't have on my list, but I'm going to look at this again. These are all names that I heard about. Coupa, which I never heard about. Dow, DuPont, definitely heard about that. Home Depot, we're going to put that on there. HD. Intel, Johnson & Johnson. There's our three. Johnson & Johnson, BABA, and Home Depot. Although there was one down here, Ollie, that I would have liked to analyze maybe another time. But that's an interesting one to consider. So you can find this out on the internet. We've selected three, BABA, Johnson & Johnson, and Home Depot, to go back in time, to go back to the future, back in time, and see how it performed. This article was written December 28th, so we're going to take it around January. Looking at a weekly chart of Johnson & Johnson, we see that they got nice long zigzag lines. I like that. And that normally telling you could get a good performance out of your MACD and your RSI. So you can look at these and you can say, look, I got a short there, but my system says you can't, when the zig is going up, you can only take these shorts when it's zagging, okay? And there it is, 2 bars, and it's got to be 2 bars after because the zigzag looks 2 bars ahead. And you could take that, and that would have been a nice profit. Couldn't take those greens because zig is zagging. That's about this one. You have a minor zig, and by the way, you wouldn't have had this solid bar. There would have been a minor zig there. You could take that, and it would have had a little profit. Nothing here. RSI coming from below up, zigzag is positive. You could take that and do quite nicely. RSI here, yep, you could take that one. That was a nice one. RSI seems a little more reliable at the moment. Let's see, that coming down below, and that would have been a nice as well. RSI seems a little more reliable. Looking at Home Depot, you have an RSI signal there, and that would have been a good one. A long one here, yep, that would have been a good one here. Up. Let's see if this one would be up. Yep, that's good up too. Let's go back to 2019. You would have bought there, added more. Yep, That would have been a small winner. Home Depot looks good. Nice long trending thing. Baba, 2019. Yes. See that? Buy there from the MACD. You would have got it. Buy from the MACD. They got it. MACD worked short on the MACD. Looking good. Buy here for the RSI. That looks good too. So these indicators are looking good for 2019. $2020, nice long strokes there. Yes, beautiful for the RSI. RSI down, that's beautiful too. So these three stocks work pretty good with either the MACD and the RSI. Let's do a real back test. I have another program I use, OmniBroker, that I do my back testing on, and we'll do it for the year 2019 and find out what our results would be for that year. So what I've just done is I picked three stocks that somebody recommended to me, Kiplinger. I briefly looked at them in TradingView to see if the zigzag, which is a trending indicator, it's visual, at long trend lines. Now I'm going to go ahead and look at it from my simple strategy and back test it, see how it worked. Let me just briefly explain what the strategy is, but I'm not going to go into too much detail. It could be any simple strategy. It doesn't have to be these. It could be anything. It could, preferably yours. And when I sent the back testing up, I'm going to set the profit target for 5% and 2%, which is a good risk reward. I'm not going to go into too much detail again on this. So we're going to back test the stocks that were recommended to us with our simple strategy and using a profitable risk to reward ratio. Basically, this is a MACD zero lag indicator, and when you get a dot, you can take, which means buy. When you get a green dot and the trend seems to be up, and you can use a EMA here, or I'm using zigzag, and the trend is up. But if you're using zigzag, you must do it by 2 bars. You can take that single. Here's another green dot, and you can't take that single because the zigzag is down. Let's see this. We've got a little dot here. You can't take that one because the trend indicator is still up. And likewise, the same thing with RSI. If the RSI goes above the 70 or below the 30, it starts coming down around, you can take it if the trend indicator is going in that direction. This time it's not, so you can't do it. Over here, it's going down again, and this time it is, so you can take it. Going up, can't take it. Let's see over here. Going up, can't take it. Here, going up, you can take it, and that would have been profitable. So my rule is, if you get an indication in it with your MACD or the RSI, and the zigzag is going in that direction after 2 bars, you have to wait 2 bars because the zigzag is perfect, but it's perfect only because it looks into the future. You have to wait 2 bars. You can take that single. So I'm filtering out the MACD and the RSI singles based on the trend and the trend switch. Now let's set this up. We're testing from 1st of January 2019 to the end. We're going to use our 3 stocks that we picked, these 3. We are using $5,000 account with $5,000 margin. Our stops are set at a stop loss of 2 and profit target of 5%. And after 18 days or 18 bars, which is about a month, we exit out. We are not going to have more than 12 trades going on at any one time. And the back tester won't let you trade if you run out of money. Back testing, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trades. Home Depot had a loss, and we made cumulative 448 for the year for those 3 stocks. 448 is a net profit of 4.5%, and return is about 4.5%. But you're not in the trade all that time, so your risk-adjusted return is 161, and your win rate, there's 10 trades, 90%. Unbelievable. I don't achieve that with my picks. Well, of course, we have a small number here, but yeah, I'm achieving about 75%, and the loss is 1. So, with only $5,000, you've made nearly $500, and that's a good percentage. I doubt that you could do that well with $5,000 invested in real estate, and your money's available to do other things with other stocks. Your $5,000 is available to do other things. This is so. Well, that was interesting. Let's go ahead and continue this to today and do a back test to get more trades, of course. And let's just look at the report and see if those stocks, if I just continued on, what would happen? The risk-adjusted return dropped down a bit. Net profit percentage went up. There was 39 trades throughout the 2 years. And there it is. It dropped down to that 75%, what I'm achieving at the moment. Okay, so the win rate is 75%, and the loss rate is 25%. This is what my system normally does for all the stocks that I've chosen. So this is still good. Those 3 stocks do well with the RSI and the MACD system. I haven't shown you the MACD backtest, but it's similar, but the returns are a little bit lower because I have it filtered out even further to only take trades when the trend is up or down, but in strong trending markets. What did we learn? We learned that if you pick good stocks, let me get my summary slide. If you pick good stocks that you know, and use those to receive signals from your system, and you can visually look at them, but these stocks, you know that they perform well with your system, and use a good risk-reward target, you can be profitable, and you can be profitable now. And beginners, you should only trade 5, 6, 7, 10 stocks. Put them down now on a list and start looking at them in TradingView. TradingView is free. And just back test it each day. See how you're doing. Get yourself a portfolio tracker and put some numbers down. Put a line in the sand. Anyway, this is what I think for a profitable system, and I think you keep it simple and you keep it repeatable, and you can reduce your stress in trading and have a happy life and do other things rather than just standing in front of the computer, because you can look at these once a day or twice a day, your stocks, and monitor them. I hope this helps. Happy trading. Please like and subscribe. It helps with the algorithm, YouTube algorithm. Catch you on the flip side.